single one of the high-speed tabulators were tied into a computer.
Yes, they were.
Every single one of those computers were connected to the internet via Ethernet cables. We saw the cables. We followed those cables all the way down the line, folks, and they went into a high-speed modem that they tried to bury with the excess length of those cables. We saw it with our own eyes. We couldn't take a picture because they threatened us that it would be a felony if we took a picture or a video of it. We followed out of that modem, folks, via a big, fat, black cable underneath the command center, down about 80 to 90 feet to another modem. Out of that modem, another black cable disappeared up into the wall. 2004, Venezuela, with Cuba money and China money, created the Dominion software computer program. It was designed to make sure that Hugo Chavez won the 2004 election. CIA whistleblower has come forward and said that he designed Hammer scorecard software that could be injected into the Dominion computer tabulators. They used it in 2012 to get Barack Hussein Obama elected to beat Mitt Romney. They used it again in 2016 because you remember they were telling us all the same crap we heard this year back in 16. Hillary was going to be a landslide, right? It was a guaranteed foregone conclusion, right? Well, guess what? The Hammer scorecard software screwed up in 16. We, the people, got out and voted for Donald Trump and made him our 45th president. Did you notice that they were feeding us the same line of crap all this year? Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, the polling, Real Clear Politics, Rasmussen, all of them. This is a repeat of 2016. Biden's gonna win in a landslide. You Republican deplorables don't even bother to vote because he's gonna get his ass kicked. Isn't that what they told us? Well, guess what happened? Election day in Michigan. In Michigan, at exactly 1:30 in the morning, they started running out of ballots in Cobo Hall. We saw it with our own eyes. I went to Epoch Times app on my phone. Donald Trump was up by 120,000 votes. John James was up by 140,000. Well, guess what happened? The guy at the command center told all the workers, 5 workers at each precinct counting board, 133, go to lunch. I looked at Patrick Colbeck and I said, what the hell is going on? All of a sudden, folks, 2 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock, 3:30, 3:44 a.m. I know because they opened those back doors to Cobo Hall in the basement. And I'm a fat, sweaty guy. And that room was hot. It was about 74, 75 degrees. I had a couple shirts on, and I was sweating. They opened those back doors, and they're huge. They're about 12 foot tall. Guess what? That room started cooling down real quick. I literally felt the heat come and cold air replace my hat, my ears, my waist, all the way to my knees. It dropped about 20 degrees. Why? Because of those back doors in the basement of Cobo Hall. Do you know what we saw? 3 vehicles, 2 of them with state license plates outside of Michigan, started unloading boxes of ballots. In addition to those ballots, which we looked at as they started spreading them out at the tables of the precinct counting boards, and oh, by the way, they only had 1 oval colored in. Can you guess what name? Joe Biden. In there was some computer geek sitting in his underwear at the Pontchartrain Hotel eating room service, flipping votes via the Hammer scorecard from Donald Trump to Joe Biden, and right at that moment at about 4:20 a.m., Donald Trump's lead started dwindling and Joe Biden's votes started going up. Folks, they stole this election. Now here's what you got to do. You have got to do this, folks. There is that deadline I told you, December 14th, the Electoral College Convention. You need to write this phone number down, pull out your cell phone right now and put this number in your phone. You need to call the Speaker of the House, Lee Chatfield. His phone number is 517, because Lansing is 517 area code. Every elected official in the state of Michigan's prefix is 373. So all you need to know is the last 4 digits of any one of these SOBs. 517-373-2629. That's the Speaker of the House, Lee Chatfield. I know Lee Chatfield. I helped him get elected in 2014 to take out Frank Foster on my radio station. I put him there, and I can take him out. If you call them and tell them to send the Republican electors to the Electoral College Convention on December 14th. Now, this is what they're going to say. If the election is certified, we must, according to an election law of 1954, Randy, we must send the Democrat electors to the Electoral College. You know what you say to him? Break the law.
That's right.
Send the Republican electors to the Electoral College and force them to sue you and take you to court. When the hell have they done anything for us? Well, guess what? We're the ones that get them elected. We're the ones that put up the yard signs. We're the ones that knock on the doors. We just kept the majority for them. They got 58 Republican rhinos coming back here on January 1st of 2021. Who did that? We did. Who did it? We did. Here's the thing. If Senate Majority Leader in the Senate, by the way, their number is 517-373-2400. If they don't violate those election laws and send our Republican electors to the Electoral College, we are going to hold them down, every single one of the Republicans, and we are going to tattoo on their foreheads, I voted to make Biden president. They will never, ever win another election ever in the history of their political career unless they send the Republican electors to the Electoral College. One last point. If you want to hear this type of information, if you want to know the truth, go to my website, yourdefendingfathers.com. I do the show live 9 to noon, Monday through Friday. Lansing hates us. The people love us. And we're also on Wham Radio down in Ann Arbor, Sunday night, 6 to 7. The show repeats every 3 hours on the website. So if you miss 9 o'clock hour, it'll repeat at noon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., midnight. Yourdefendingfathers.com. We got to stop the steal of this election. We got to make these guys send the Republicans to the Electoral College. And if they won't, tell them you'll never get elected again. God bless you guys. God bless America.